Hey everyone, this is Rob coming to you from the TCC corporate office. In this video, I'm going to go over some more compensation. So we have some actual sheets that you can take a look at. I'm going to walk you through what those sheets mean and how they work. So if you go underneath your business materials on the left-hand side of your website and scroll down underneath compensation plan information and go ahead and click on member compensation plan. And when you do that, you're going to get a sheet, a PDF that you can print out and take a look at. I'm going to kind of walk through this really quick. The first thing I want to explain is wholesale volume. Now, if you watch the video, I explained it more in depth in the actual PowerPoint video, but I wanted to just kind of give you a quick overview of how these sheets work. Again, wholesale volume is a combination of volume that you produce out of your position and your customers. Now, wholesale volume on customers on all the products is kind of different, but in most cases, it's usually 50% of the total cost of the product. So for example, if a customer spends $10 to access 20 deals, you earn $5. The other $5 is considered wholesale volume. So if you have a monthly goal of $20 and you have 4 customers that spend $10 each, you would hit your goal of your wholesale volume just by having those 4 customers. Now if you had 10 customers that spent $10, that would be $100 in total volume. You would earn $50 or 50% commission, and the other 50% or the other $50 would be wholesale volume. So as your team starts building and they have bigger customer bases, you're going to get 10% if they're on, depending on what level they're on, you're going to get 10% of their wholesale volume. So if they had 10 customers, you would get 10% of $50 or $5 for those 10 customers. Now, member means that you have 0 people personally sponsored, and if you're active, you're doing at least your $20 in volume, you're going to get compensated for your first level. So if anybody within your first level generates wholesale volume, which they have to in order to stay active, they have to do at least a minimum of $20. If they're doing a minimum, you're going to get 10% or $2 per person. If they're doing more, if they have a customer base that's doing more, you're going to earn 10% of whatever that wholesale volume is. Now, as you know, we're working with a matrix. We have only 4 open positions on your first level. So you would only be able to have 4 people potentially you could get wholesale volume from. You can get 10% of their wholesale volume if you're a member and you have personally sponsored nobody. Now, if you personally sponsor nobody, you ask, how do those people get there? Well, they would have to be spilt underneath you. So you would earn the income off of them, and the person up above you would have to, or the businesses above you, the members above you would have to spill those people underneath you in order for you to get compensated on your first level. Now, if you had 4 people and they did a minimum of the $20, that would be about $8 per month, or 10% of the 20. Now, if you personally sponsor 1 person, you become what we call a member 1. You still have to maintain your $20 in wholesale volume, but you're going to get paid on your second level. 4 times 4 is 16, so you'd have 16 potential openings on your second level for a total of 20 people that you can earn wholesale volume from. Again, wholesale volume is calculated either by what they're purchasing themselves within their organization or their customer base, whatever their customer base is. So if they did a minimum of the $20, you would get $2 per person. If you had 20 people, you would earn right around $40 per month, 20 times 2. And if they do more volume, obviously you're going to earn more income. If you bring in 2 personally sponsored people that are active doing their wholesale volume on a monthly basis, you become what we call a member 2. That would open up your third level for a total of 64 people on your third level. Now, 64 plus 16 plus 4 is a total of 84 people that you would have the ability to earn wholesale volume off of. So by sponsoring your second person, you open up your third level and you get 84 people. Now, if you bring in 1 more person, that's going to what this 3 represents right here. Your third person makes you what we call an account rep. Your wholesale volume now goes up to $45. And again, you can calculate that between you and your customer base. And then you get qualified. At this point in time, you can earn our TCC car bonus, which you have to be coming in at. You have to be started at the fast track member level to get qualified for the account representative car bonus. And look at your compensation plan video to explain how the car bonus works. You get compensated still for your third level for a total of 84 people. Okay? Now, the next level is what we call Account Rep 1. That's if you personally sponsor 4 people that are actively doing their minimum of $20 in volume. If that's the case, you would be doing $45 in volume between you and your customer base. You get paid on your fourth level, which 64 times 4 is 256. Now, if you add up all 4 levels, you'd have a total of 340 people that you can earn wholesale volume on. Now, one more person, 4 plus 1 would be 5. If you have personally sponsored 5 people that are doing their minimum wholesale volumes, you would become what we call an Account Rep 2. Your wholesale volume is still at $45. You would get compensated for your fifth level, which 256 times 4 is 1,024, for a total of 1,364 potential people that you can earn wholesale volume off of. Now, if they just did the minimums of $20, you're going to get $2 per person. 1,364 times 2 is about $2,700 a month on average. So if everybody's active and you have a full 5 levels, you're earning right around $2,700 minimum. Now, if their wholesale volume bumps up to 45, then you're going to earn 10% of the 45, or $4.50. Now, as soon as you sponsor your 6th person, you become what we call an Account Rep 3. You have to push your personal volume up to $100 between you and your customer base. You get compensated for your level 6, and you would have 4,096 people on that 6th level. 1,024 times 4 is 4,096, for a total of 5,460 potential people that you can earn 10% of their wholesale volume. And then you bring in 2 more people. You become what we call an Account Rep 4, which would be a total of 8 people personally sponsored. You would have to maintain your $100 wholesale volume. You would get compensated for your level 7, which has 16,384 potential openings on. 4 times 4,096 is 16,384. Now, if you add up all the levels, you have 21,844 potential openings that you can earn wholesale volume on. Now, again, anybody that's doing $100 in wholesale volume within your organization, you're going to earn 10%, or $10 per person. Now, the cool thing about Account Rep 4 is now you can open your 4x7 to a 5x7 matrix. So now, instead of having 4 people on your front level, you can add another level. That does not happen automatically. You have to let TCC corporate know who you want that 5th leg to be. You got to fill out the form underneath the business materials and get that faxed in so that we can move that person to your 5th leg. And it has to be somebody new. You can't move somebody existing to your 5th leg. It's got to be somebody within 72 hours of getting started. We can move to that 5th leg for you. The other cool thing, as an Account Rep 4, you get a 5% matching bonus on all your personally sponsored members. So what that means is any of their income that they make from their matrix, any of the overrides they're making, you're going to earn 10% of. So it kind of really, at the Account Rep 4, you're becoming a leader within our organization. It really gets you excited and gets you motivated to get their checks up. The more their checks are, the more you're going to make off that matching bonus, that 5% matching bonus. Now remember, maximize your income by maintaining your monthly qualifications. You can sponsor new members to help fill that matrix. Your 1 through 7 levels. Use and share the coupons, and make sure you're not just purchasing, not utilizing those points. Whether you're sharing your app or sharing the 5-point cards or just using the coupons, you want to make sure that you don't accumulate more than 5,000 points. Really quick, your basic membership, at the $50 membership, they get the personalized website. They get the 100 CC points, cash coupon points to start. You're going to earn $20 commission off of every basic membership, off of the movement of those 100 points. So if you brought in 3 basic membership, brought in 3 individuals that started at the basic membership, you would get $60 commission off the movement of those 100 CC points. At the $100 Fast Start membership, you're going to earn $40 out of the purchase of the CC points for the first one, $40 out of the purchase of the CC points for the second one. And then if you bring in 3 within 60 days, you get what we call a Fast Start bonus of $90. So you earn that $40 no matter what. Then we give you another $90, and that gets you a total of $210. and you can cycle 3 times according to the compensation plan. So there's some times where we have unlimited cycles that we have out there, but right now you can cycle 3 times according to, so you can do this 3 times. Your 60 days starts over as soon as you bring in your third person, and you got another 60 days to bring in another 3, and then your 60 days will start over until then you get another 60 days to bring in another 3. So you can get that $90 bonus 3 times. And then we have the Fast Track member, not the Fast Start, but the Fast Track member, which gets them 2,500 points. You earn $120 commission off of the purchase of those 2,500 points for the first one, $120 commission off the purchase for the second one, and then if you do 3 within 60 days, you get the $120, plus you get a $300 bonus for a total of $660. So that's upfront commissions off the purchase of their points from them getting started. At any level, we again, just getting started, they're going to come in at the member level, so we have to do that $20 in wholesale volume between them and the customer base. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please reach up to your upline. They're there to support you. If they don't have the answer, we're always here at the corporate office. This is Rob coming to you from TCC corporate office again. I look forward to meeting you at an upcoming event. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.